He steps into the cage tonight with a record of 2 wins, 3 losses. His height, 6 feet 3 inches, and he weighed in at 171 pounds. He trains with Carolina Combat Sports, and he fights out of Charlotte, North Carolina. His name is Benjamin Inetanbor. And his opponent across the cage and fighting out of the red corner. He steps into the cage tonight with a record of 0 wins and 1 loss. His height, 5 feet 8 inches, and his weight, 170.4 pounds. He trains with Striker Fight Center out of Kennesaw, Georgia. His name is Raekwon Hicks. Your referee for this fight is Big Luke Wilson.
Well, Luke Wilson will try and control the octagon here.
Yep.
A couple of competitors making their introduction to Aries Fight Series fans. Fans on Spectation Sports right now checking out these newcomers, and it looks like...
oh man, great grab, great leg. We saw that Ray going for that, Benny going for that teep. Ray grabbing that foot immediately, good takedown, but
yeah,
and 2 very different body types, and you can tell the wrestling background from Ray Hicks here.
And Inetanbor's doing a good job of coming out, taking the center of the cage, and using some of his length as the taller man. But
absolutely.
Nice leg kick there from Hicks.
Oh.
You kind of already see how this fight's playing out. Inetanbor's going right in the middle of the ring.
And you can tell that Benny has really practiced for this fight, knowing that there was going to be a lot of these takedown attempts. He's having really good takedown defense here in this first round.
Benny pumped a really nice knee there after the takedown.
He sure did. And that's a hard guy to take down.
As someone who's vertically challenged, I can only imagine you're trying to. Every time you pick that guy up, it's like his other leg gives him balance, and then you're just spending energy.
Absolutely. As he has a good single here, but Benny again being hard to take down. Really good balance. You can tell he's just a very strong guy.
And Inetanbor's doing a great job of defending this takedown still, but great tenacity here shown by Hicks. Not giving up on it. Got to watch his neck now. Right in front of us here at the commentary table. Obviously, Houston, you and I get some of the best views around, but
we really do, yeah.
You know, not a bad seat here at world famous Cotton Eye Joe.
Ooh, looks like Ray Hicks took a little damage on that right hand. Saw him shake it off. There was an injury there, but
great body shot from Inetanbor and great combo.
Ooh, man, no, he shook him. Yeah,
right
he shook him, and he's trying to take advantage of that. Oh, and he is down, and it's see if he's going to let him back up. I don't think that Benny wants to get into a wrestling match with Ray Hicks here.
Especially when you're having so much success on the feet. You just heard him with a body shot and a great combination.
And Ray Hicks doing everything he can to take him down, but this is a very strong, very athletic guy that's hard to take down.
Hicks is in a world of trouble
right now. And he has the frame of Israel Adesanya, and he has some of the wherewithal too. I mean, just a very, very athletic guy.
Oh, but he's successful there. He shoots a single leg middle of the cage, but it's one thing to take a man down. Can you keep him down? He's trying to secure a cradle there, a wrestler's cradle, but again, Inetanbor's too wise to it.
Absolutely, and Benny's staying really calm, very cool. We see Raekwon Hicks already, getting a little bit heavy breathing. These guys are in great shape, but 14 seconds left of the first round. Are we going to see a second round fight here in Aries?
That's we got briefly into the second
round.
Yeah,
absolutely. Ooh, Benny with a good uppercut here.
Benny can keep this in the striking realm. He can run away with this thing. He's got to keep Ray off of him. Great first round.
Great first round, and we saw so many great takedown attempts and takedowns from Raekwon Hicks. But any time that Benny had the chance to stand up from that, he did, and that really nullified that. We see here, boom, and then I think that was it right there. It kind of stunned him a little bit.
It was
took him a minute.
Awkward reaction. Another look. Hey, great job by the camera crew here tonight. And that displayed it all right there. Really good striking from Benny Inetanbor, and really wise takedown defense.
He's a smart guy. I think that there's a lot of natural fight intelligence here from both these guys, but especially Benny Inetanbor. been really impressed with this guy so far.
Raekwon Hicks has got to be feeling a little disheartened because even if he scores the takedown, it is going to be a real problem to hold that athleticism of Benny Inetanbor down. You know,
Yeah.
Inetanbor is just very tough to deal with for somebody of his size.
Tall guy.
Well, we're going to rarefied air here. It is the second round here in our 5th bout of the evening. Luke Wilson here getting rid of a little excess moisture, but that won't slow us down for too long. Both corners were pretty generous with the water bottles, it looks like.
Yeah.
Luke Wilson's got a lot
And you know,
to
Luke,
sop
like
up.
I do, Luke does not let any of that slide in the cage.
No, hey, no nonsense.
Yeah.
Calls it down the middle. You'll love to see it.
Yeah.
Round
Here we
two.
go, round 2. I think this is going to be an exciting round. Will they make it to the 3rd? We'll see. Benny, I think, looking for that knockout. Raekwon Hicks looking for another takedown or two and see if he can get the submission on it.
Ray Hicks with a nice leg kick. You know, that has been there for him throughout the fight. It's just after he throws the leg kick, then Inetanbor goes with those combos, and it's been tough to answer.
Yeah, Raekwon Hicks with kind of a back turn run there, which you never like to see, but I understand it. I understand it. Ooh, going with the hard overhand right from Hicks.
Hicks has got to be careful when he throws that overhand right. He's dropping his head.
Yep.
And you can tell Benny Inetanbor's got really good striking, very accurate. If he downloads that and he throws the right strike, he could really do some damage.
And I think Hicks is still trying to time that takedown, and you know, and I get it because Benny having a substantial reach advantage here on Hicks. I could see why he'd want to do that, but I think that Benny's wise to it at this point.
Yeah, Inetanbor's kind of got an embarrassment of riches in the striking. You can kind of pick a couple different weapons to have success.
Yep.
The left, the right, the knees, the kicks, it's
Yeah,
all
and
there for him.
that kick to the ribs really said something about his ability, and we see it again.
Oh, yeah, Hicks.
And I think
Hicks with a power shot.
Yeah, and we saw Hicks have great success catching that leg in that first round, but I don't know if he's going to be successful with it again.
Well, Benny kind of smiled there after eating what was a power shot from Raekwon Hicks, but got to stop smiling here and get off of this cage right now. The corner of Inetanbor is calling for their fighter to move his feet, get out of here, and that's what he's trying to do.
And I think that's good advice.
Oh, wow. Man, what a chin on Benny Inetanbor.
Yeah, Raekwon Hicks, that was a solid hit off that separation. Smart move from him.
I mean, you look at the arms and the shoulders of Hicks. Those punches have got some power behind
Oh,
them.
absolutely. He's a strong guy. He's a very strong guy.
I don't think, that's a nice takedown defense right into that knee.
Oh, man, that was a
That's the
well-timed.
Second time Inetanbor's landed that knee. But it has not deterred Hicks from trying to implement this wrestling game plan. Once again, right in front of us here. Oh, a lot of heart being shown in this one. Man, Hicks just loaded up with a power right.
He sure did.
Spring training just kicked off. And
30 seconds left of this second round, and we're going to see a third round for the first time tonight.
Amazing stuff. Hicks was trying to hit a home run with that right-handed. He could do it, but he's just got to be accurate. And Inetanbor slowed down a little bit here, but he's had a lot to contend with in the second round.
Yeah. Both these guys in great shape, and I think they're playing it safe as we got 10 seconds remaining here in the second round.
Oh, nothing safe about that exchange.
No. Right when I said it. Wow.
Well, and you know, this second round's been a lot closer than the first round, in my opinion.
I agree.
The most significant strike was probably that big power right hand from Hicks. So we might be at 1-1 going into the third. I'm glad I'm not a judge because this is a pretty close contest right now. Here's the replay. Let's see if we get a look at that power shot.
Tonight, Joe, this is our first fight of the evening.
That's it right there.
There it is.
Round number 3.
Benny Inetanbor did a great job of kind of rolling with that strike.
He sure did.
You know, I had trouble with that last name at first, but I've sort of found it here as the fight's going on.
Yeah, good rhythm with it, yeah.
I was just so amped up off all the finishes, it was hard for me to focus and read. But enough about my struggles. This has been a struggle for both fighters. In the first round, it looked like it was going to be a runaway win for Benny Inetanbor with the striking. Round 2, Raekwon Hicks just kind of threw caution to the wind, landed a couple big power shots. He briefly secured a takedown, but again, you know, hard to keep Inetanbor down.
And Hicks live. Let's hear it for these amazing athletes.
Third round, Benny Inetanbor, Raekwon Hicks, here we go.
And with this fighting style, both of these fighters have endeared themselves to the Aries Fight Series fans. I'm excited to see these guys, anytime they want to go at it, this has been a great contest through 2 rounds. And Luke Wilson calls for the fighters to start round 3. Here we go. Pumping the jab here early, Inetanbor.
Again, with the takedown attempt, Benny Inetanbor doing well on that defense here. See if he can work with it and work his way into a submission, because I think that's what he needs.
That is such a good sprawl from Inetanbor, and it's been there all fight. He's really done a great job with the takedown defense, trying to move to the back.
He is, but we'll see what he's going to do from here. He had some good opportunity for quite a few submissions in different positions he was in. I think he wants to just keep taking this fight to the feet, and maybe it's something that he'll polish up when we see him in the future.
Well, in a fight that's this close too, you know, you've got good position here. It sort of feels like maybe Hicks is slowing down a little bit. This has been a grueling pace into the 3rd round, and maybe Inetanbor's kind of feeling like if I can, you know, keep control of my opponent, I've got a great chance of eking out a decision. Yeah, and I think that's what he's trying to do here, is just wear him out a little bit against the cage, but not a good game plan when this fight is this short. Oh, good slam for Inetanbor, but let's see what he makes out of it here. He's got to put up some action here. He's been in this position 3 times. And can't just let Raekwon Hicks get back up and nullify that great takedown that he had. You know, Hicks has got to be a bit exhausted. He's gone for so many takedowns in this fight. That is such an exasperating situation when you've tried so many takedowns and not really been successful, but you spent all that energy. Although Hicks right here with the reversal now, maybe he's got a chance to score some points here in the 3rd.
Some good hits there, but
all right, 1:20 left in the 3rd, and I feel like this one is still up for grabs.
Yep. Need to see more connection from both these guys, and maybe we'll have a finish here, but they're both smiling, but, you know, a minute left in a very close fight. We definitely want to see some action here.
It's just hard for Hicks to get into range to throw that power right because of the length disparity in these fighters.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so much reach advantage from Benny, but one of these guys has to make a statement in this last 3rd. This is a very close fight.
Heavy body kick there, and a round that each guy's enjoyed some moments. Ooh, they both landed, but I think Inetanbor found more of a...
Yep, Inetanbor really has to decide what he's going to do here with 40 seconds left. Guys very, very tired. A couple very athletic guys here. Oh, Raekwon Hicks with that overhand right. Oh, good body shot here. And really it's just volume that's going to end up taking the cake for either one of these guys with 25 seconds remaining.
It just depends what the judges are really valuing at this moment. 20 seconds remaining in what has been a closely contested bout here in our 5th bout of the evening.
Man, these guys are exhausted. You hear both of their corners saying, let's go, come on, let's have it, everything you got.
There's 10 seconds left. There's the clacker. And we get across the finish line in what will be our first decision of the night. And Houston, there's a little bit of mystery in this one.
Yeah, tough one to call. You know, I saw a lot of good action from Benny in the 1st round and early into the 2nd. And then, you know, we saw a couple really great takedowns from Raekwon Hicks. Great takedown defense from Benny Inetanbor. So, you know, one of these fights, I'm just happy not to be a judge tonight because could go either way.
Yeah.
I mean, really, how are you seeing it, Dylan?
Well, you know, Benny Inetanbor was able to score a brief takedown, which was kind of a slam, too, which was pretty impressive, considering he'd been striking most of the fight. That was in the 3rd round. 1st round, you know, he looked great with the striking. The 2nd round, I really thought was the best round for Hicks. And he had his moments in the 3rd as well. Hicks landed some heavy kicks to the body. The techniques in the striking, as far as power goes, Hicks probably had the more powerful shots.
Yeah, more significant, powerful shots, I agree.
But Benny Inetanbor defended so many takedowns, had good striking of his own. The combinations, if this goes against Inetanbor, which I don't know that it will, but if it does, it's really because the combinations kind of slowed down in the 2nd and 3rd. He had great combos in the 1st that you saw, it was right in front of us. He impacted his opponent with them. So we'll see. Still a good showing for both fighters. I think both of their stock rises coming out of this bout.
Absolutely, yep.
Definitely an entertaining contest.
I agree with that.
This is going to be an indication of where the judges are prioritizing things. So I'm curious to see how this decision plays out. Looking around the cage too, and a lot A lot of intrigue in this decision. You can tell people aren't quite sure how this one's going to
I
shake
agree.
out.
Yeah. Do we have here? We have a decision coming up now. I do believe.
Oh, I got faked out. That was Aries staff Caleb Bolt.
Yeah, I'm getting too antsy here.
Well, if you need a short notice fight replacement, that's your man. But you know, shout out to Caleb. He's a great guy. But there is the man we're waiting for right there. That is Lance Green, scorecard in hand. Who won this bout? Only he knows, and we will too right now.
Good night, Joe. How was that for a fight tonight? Well, after 3 grueling rounds, this decision has gone to your judges' scorecards. Judge Nando Lechuga scores it 30-27, Lisa Duran 29-28, and Josh Amano 29